Hello, welcome back. Last time I learned some basic principles of bean monster handling. Initiates Island, 7 puzzles solved. 28 minutes? Alright, let's go. Loading. I just did this puzzle, which was my first 2 bean difficulty puzzle. What do you suppose this is? Pavilion, difficulty 2. Alright. Orange monster takes a red and a yellow. Yellow monster takes 2 greens. I have enough for 1 of each. Whoops. What happens if I zap that? How do I zap this button? No. This button? Yes. Nothing happens. Okay. So what's the issue? Oh, right. No, hang on. Nothing happens because no beans grow on tiles. Let's try it here. Okay, so still nothing happens. That wasn't the only reason. So what I'd like is for the orange monster to roll over both of those stones. That might not be entirely necessary. So I'm gonna try planting a yellow here and an orange. Oh, how do I think I'm gonna do this? I am not sure. I mean, this is just gonna kill the orange, and me, if I do that. That's the undo button. So, right, no planting beans on tiles. If I would... I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem a lot like I'm gonna accomplish much of anything here. So you can bump that and start it moving in that direction, and then it blows up. If that could have happened with yellow one to the north, I might have something. As it is, it seems like I don't have anything. So now hang on, alright, so so 4 planting spaces, basically. You know, 8, but symmetry. Okay. So orange stopped anywhere in this row is a victory. How can yellow help me with that? Well, if yellow could blow this up, that would also be good enough if orange survives. And if it's broken down into its components, it can survive. Wait, hang on, this works. Got it. Okay, so you and you. Timing? This might involve timing. This almost definitely involves timing, doesn't it? Okay, so let's see how things time out if I put an orange here. Let's see. I don't think I'll have time for this, but I mean, I'll try. Okay, timing wasn't how I thought it was, but if you see me, let's see, if I do this on this turn, you won't see me, right? Right. So if I go back, wait 1, then wand, then push, I just die. It's like I'd really like to do that in the other order. Okay, I might see a route to that. I definitely see a route to that. Got it, okay. Oh wait, and I see a much simpler route too. Hang on. Can't I just do this? Plant an orange here. Plant a yellow here. Zap the orange. You'll see me though. Okay, so maybe not. Alright. I'm gonna zap you from here. Move you there. Zap you from here so you're ready. Move you there. Well, no, I could have just done that all at once. No, this is fine. Yeah, there we go. That blows up. I get the components of an orange monster, put them here, and I'm done. Okay. It seemed like there were extra steps, but I sort of just had to do the most straightforward thing, as it turned out. Okay, got it. Solved. Next. Did I check this file cabinet? Recipe formation in the primary monochrome region. I don't think I did. Abstract. Using a new cross-sectional analysis of data collected in 3.5. Not sure how to read that. We construct a multi-parameter model relating the colors of beans in a certain special class of recipes, the primary monochrome region, and the monster to which those recipes correspond. Okay. Field notes. It's so nice that I don't actually need to solve all the puzzles in an area to move on. I would definitely rather just push ahead when I can. It's not like the other puzzles are going anywhere. Alright. Avalanche. Difficulty 2. Okay, so here it's pretty much a pure mining puzzle. This is the most obvious... this is the most obvious move, I think. Because that actually gets me somewhere. Okay, so I'm thinking here I need to mine some space so that... Yeah, okay, I want it here. Mine some space so that the other one can get through with enough distance to actually, oops, get me somewhere. Okay, right, and I can push without moving like that. Great. That's on slime, though, and that's no good because I... Well, hang on, I can zap them and push them. So I zap you, push you, you blow up, I zap you, push you, and you get me to the exit. Okay. That one just kind of worked out. I did the most sensible thing at every turn. And a bridge appeared. Neat. This was a map of the place, right, yes. And I can... How was it? This button shows me the map and lets me teleport. I like the very, like... Well, it's not system UI, but like... I don't know. Something about this close box feels a little out of place to me, but I like it because of that. This game has a really interesting, unique art style. Stone less worn. That one's chipped. Alright. Overeager friend. Okay, so I get 2 oranges. And I want it to stand on that switch, but it won't stand there for long enough. That would appear to be the issue. So... I have one thought as to how to address that. So I'm going to go with my first thought and see what happens. So summon you. Have you go here. That was kind of an unnecessary shuffle. I'm going to want... Oh, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. This was not a... Well, yeah, but if I put you here, then I die, right? Because, yeah, any getting of your attention kills me. So yeah, you're overeager because when you see me from even the most optimal position, which barely lets me survive, you're just gonna get off that switch. Now, if when you did that, another one was already on its way there, maybe we could have something. Oh, how would I arrange such a thing as that? Oh boy, what happens if I zap this now? Nothing. Okay. If I go here, I'm just dead. No, not immediately. Okay, so they bounce against each other but stay on the... Got it. Okay, this is not going anywhere good. So this space in here. Basically, I'm trying to figure out a way to have a good timing where one will arrive here while the other is... I was imagining at first having one like rolling this way and bumping against another one here who hasn't seen me. And then in that time that I'm like behind this one that's rolling this way, I could slip in here and touch the thing. So the immediate problem with that is with this closed, there's not enough room for me to start one rolling this way. So now, what about collide? I'm thinking of collisions like, you know, this sort of thing. Whoa. Well, never mind, I'm just dead. Okay, I don't think I have the right idea here. So somebody's got to be on that switch. Obviously, it's an orange monster. Okay, now I see something. So this, like, extra column here is making me think one way. But what if I think in sort of the opposite way? Where I place one here, summon it, have it see me, and you protect the other one from seeing me. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there we go. Right idea, kind of the wrong place, and I was led to slightly off from what I needed solution. Okay, so that door is open now. Neat. New island unlocked. I want to look at that. I'll be back here. Like it said, puzzles aren't going anywhere. I could teleport, but I like walking. Where'd my bunny go? Bunny's in here somewhere, right? I think that's right. Okay, yeah, so statue of the two monsters I've been using. I wonder if there are more. I assume there are other monster types in this game. Yeah, I see another statue of like a pillow-shaped one over there. Hey, bunny! I found you! Alright, so you traverse the castle through those little holes. Island of Buckets. Wait a second, so this is just a puzzle wait. Oh. Okay, so there's a puzzle I could do there. Remarkable gyroscopic stability while rolling. Curiously reacts only to humans and is indifferent to others of its kind. Evidence of designed behavior? Okay, same thing. Variation in bean patterns still lacks a unifying explanation here and elsewhere. Vocalizations indicate awareness of impending explosions, though no effort made to stop it. Short time between awakening and death leaves reproduction a mystery. Less destructive than other specimens. Presents opportunity for study in laboratory. Possible relationship between behavior and bean color. More data is necessary here. Ooh. Okay, so Pillow Monster can see in color. When it's rolling at you, get out of the way! So it seems like each object has at most one text. So like this entire desk, if I read it at any point, is going to say, example 3, red plus red in puzzle 1 equals red plus yellow in puzzle 3. Case for red bean based, rule above, but r to the second only 0.47. Trying to do some math, all right? An email. Just arrived, miss you already. Dear Mom, we finally finished unpacking everything, so I finally have time to send you this email. I'm sorry I didn't write sooner, but there really wasn't any time at all. We've spent the whole time since we got to the temple setting stuff up, and last night I just went straight to bed once we were done. But we're all ready now, me and the rest of the team and Professor Dalton. Everyone else calls her Charlene, but I still just can't do it. So formal. Anyway, I'm super excited about this project, even more now that we're finally here. Professor Dalton has so many great ideas for stuff to look at while we're here, but we're going to start by looking at the teleporters that the Guardians use to go to their islands. It's still so crazy to me that they managed to create all this technology without anyone else knowing it even existed. I still feel so lucky that I got the chance to do this. I didn't even think I'd get into college, and now I'm studying the tradition of the beans with the best team in the world. But I miss you all. Tell Dad and Carrie hi for me. All right. What about this desk? Hydrophobia. Adaptation to adverse reaction between water and exploding chemicals? Yeah, nobody goes on water so far. Vestigial structure for holding more than one bean. Speculative, more research required. Okay, so Pillow Monster holds on to beans, maybe. There was a puzzle over here whose name suggested something of the sort, right? Bucket Zone? Bucket World or something? The Island of Buckets. You know, Bucket Zone. Close enough. One more desk to read. And all of these doors will probably give me a bean quota to get through them. Boring talk. Boring talk. Stop talking. Boring talk. Stop talking. Boring talk. Stop talking. Okay. 10 out of 90. You require 20. 40. This looks like somebody's homework. Someone has crossed out every occurrence of bean sequences in red pen and written bean arrangements. The Tradition Project Bean Studies Seminar presents special session on yellow beans. New paradigm for diagonally oriented red-yellow bean arrangements. Yellow beans in daily life at the height of the tradition. Whoa. See, if the text doesn't scroll, pressing a direction just takes me away from it. If it does, then it does something else entirely. Stopping and reversing a yellow bean transformation in real time. Here's the URL. .bean probably isn't a real TLD. But maybe it is, one of those fancy new novelty ones. Light refreshments will be served in the temple entryway after each talk. Okay. The pattern of dust on the floor, my character knows how to track, indicates that this plinth was moved here recently from the other side of the hallway. The rating on this book has faded so much that it's no longer readable. Alright, but it has a special thing for it. Oops, oh hey, these are different. Primary colors, Martin Chung and Charlene Dalton. Tradition of beans. Hi everyone, just wondering if we could maybe come up with some sort of system for keeping the books organized. I was looking for a copy of Shapiro, and Tully today, and I didn't find it until I looked on top of the fridge in the storage room. I'm not interested in blaming anyone, but maybe we could all start writing something down somewhere when we take something out of the library. I'm totally open to ideas here. Alright, numbers on these doors. 55, 75. A short pink urn. That one's a Klein bottle. A tall pink urn with a curious shape. Alright, well hey, there's a puzzle out here. Wait, a wooden table. Okay, just a wooden table. If I follow the bunny, what happens? Island of Buckets. New mechanics happen, and that's going to be another teleporter. Okay, I think I see. So, right, that makes a pillow monster. Now, so that, I do a puzzle to get, okay, so that's the tutorial puzzle to go to the next world. And that's what this door unlocked, other than also the way to the rest of the doors. So, like, through here will be another zone like this one with another tutorial puzzle with another portal to another world. Okay, so that's an idea of what's coming up next. But I'm going to stick with this place for now, because I want to. Although, I'm having a bout of curiosity. Okay, I can take a moment to answer a question. The difficulty of this puzzle is 2. A bridge showed up, and beyond this is going to be a 2. I have a prediction here. Hydrophobia, I was just reading about that. This right here is going to be a 3. Yes, okay. I think I'm getting an idea of the pattern of structure here. 1s, 2s, 3... okay, right, red means not solved. 3s... Oh, but there's a 4 here. Okay, so that breaks the pattern a bit. There's a 5 there. So what I'm wondering is what difficulty the puzzles in the next world start at. Like if I were to sort by difficulty order, perhaps it would make sense to go there now. Well, but I think I'm going to stick with this regardless. So, cutting through. 2 beans. A white bean. Okay. Got it. I think I understand what's happening here. Mostly. Mostly, not entirely. So I can certainly do this. That's a real suspicious tile right there. Okay. I'm eyeing you with extreme suspicion. So I basically want you to come back. Oh, you have a problem here. Alright, there are several problems. Even if I could get you to stop there, which I guess I would do by sacrificing my yellow, you still wouldn't end up in this row to roll there. And there's no way I could instead blow this up, right? Doesn't seem like it. Now I could blow you up and get your beans back and plant them in a different place. I didn't have the option of starting you in this row because of the tiles. And it's not entirely clear to me how I would ever get you into this row at all, actually. Maybe I don't. So here's a curiosity. Could there be such a thing as, like, hidden beans underneath a block like that? It doesn't feel like the style of game that would do that, but I can't count it out as a possibility just because it doesn't feel like it would be. Okay. Well, I mean, I could blow that up, but I don't see how it would help me at all. Oh, I needed this much space to get you started without dying. You don't see me through rocks, right? Right. Alright, little dinosaur, how am I going to get you into this row? Am I going to get you into that row? I mean, I've wasted my yellow, probably. Have I? Probably. Okay. I can't as easily blow this up as I was able to do that one. I could blow up the two of these, but again, just doesn't seem like that would do me any good. And the dinosaur only reacts to me, not other monsters. So, right. I mean, at first glance, the solution I'm led to think I want to do is to roll a dinosaur through there and through there. And then just walk in here and touch this. But one, that seems like a problem. Two, I also have this yellow guy. Three, this is very suspicious. Why would this space be here like this? I don't know. Okay, I do spot one thing. I see how to align the dinosaur the way I need it. And I see other good things I like too. Okay, so you go here. Zap, see me, go there. You can see across water, so that's how I align you there. That's enough space to do this safely. What I'm not sure is what the next step is. And I was only able to get you into this row because I started you here. Ooh, if I fidget even slightly with my stick, even if I don't tilt it enough to make an input, my cursor goes away entirely. I just like very slightly tap the analog stick and that happens. Okay, so you. Can't inspect this from here, that's good. Okay, so I can only highlight tiles in the puzzle I'm actually in. Cuts down distractions. So, Basically what I feel like I want here is something I can totally have. Okay, so do this. I can walk here and plant. What I want to do is blow you up and make a new one. So if I get you to go this way, zap this, make it roll, whew. Then I get those beans back and I can do this part. Okay, cool. Still don't know what that block is for. That one's a good pointer. But I guess I don't need to interact with it. Alright, cool. Yes, the 2 bean puzzles are very much the ones where I need to remember that I can destroy a dinosaur to get a new dinosaur. I haven't read this. Field notes. I had such a hard time in this area until I figured out how these things react to water. I guess I'll have to experiment a lot more to learn how the other monsters work too. Are you talking about the reaction to water in that you can see over it and roll, or maybe something that I have not yet discovered? Well, let's check it. Maybe I can finish this section. Hydrophobia. That means fear of water. Okay, so this would give me... I can make a yellow and then what? Then bump into it with a dinosaur, I guess. Which would start it moving. I've sent a bomb into water. Oh, it turns around. Okay. I have not sent a bomb into water before, because if I had, I would have known that. Okay, so hydrophobia. Bomb monster turns around when confronted with water. So I can totally get the dinosaur out of the way, blow it up along with the rock. Okay, so I wanted to do exactly what I did there, except with a slight change. So not exactly. Basically what I did there. This, with a change of that. That way you get out of the way and act as a backstop for you to blow up. And I get you back. There's no water here, so you will not bounce back in the same way. I'd like to just collect your beans, but I can't. If I bump you, you will simply blow up against this wall and accomplish nothing. So, all I have to do is bump you in this direction instead. So plant this here, zap, start rolling, zap, actually not zap yet. Zap at a very specific time, right now. Okay, great. I'm not yet 100% clear on like how the zap and the plant interact with like turns. It seems like they take 0 turns, but zapping there took a turn? I'm not sure. Okay, well, that's this section done. Bridge has opened up the path to more stuff. Let's read what's on this desk. From the desk of Carl Eichinger, PhD. How would you say that in English? I don't know. I'll pronounce it in German. English. I don't speak that language. The Tradition Project. Field notes. Now that the temple systems are allowing it, I am going to start exploring some of the other islands, even though I am not yet done with this one. I expected my doctorate in bean studies to be more helpful, but many of the puzzles here are quite challenging. I definitely got a different impression from that tutorial. Perhaps in the time of the Guardians, it was necessary to explain such basic facts about the beans, but to the modern ear it sounds like being told how to put on one's own pants. Frank and Michelle tell me that the next islands have some easier puzzles and new mechanisms to explore, and that sounds like just what I need. So basically this is nudging me in the direction of going to the other island, learning some new mechanics, but maybe having some easier difficulty puzzles if I find these too hard. I'm gonna snakebird it up. If you remember that ancient LP where I went and solved a super hard puzzle just because it was the next in the order instead of going on to easier stuff. Yeah, so we're taking the snakebird approach next time, and I'm going to stick with this and see if I can get this done before I go elsewhere. Or maybe I'll have a bad time and change my mind, but I'm at least going to try that first. I can't zap my wand out here. Aw. Gotta be in a puzzle for that. Alright, I'll see you next time to try these.